This is some real sauce. Get yourself some coffee, put some ice in that. Cocoa Pebble protein powder. Get yourself some caffeine and some protein in, all in one, and it tastes amazing. Extra few ice cubes. The most OG angle on the whole entire channel. Actually, maybe the one up in my room is, but if you've been following for a while, you know. Ooh, this shit slaps. So I'm pretty much all wrapped up at the gym already. When I got here, there was someone already here. There was no music playing, and I didn't want to come in here and just like blare yeet, open up this garage door, and start recording. So pretty much hit my whole workout already. I'll get some clips for you guys. But dude, look at the vibe of this gym. It's like raining outside. So I can get some fresh air in now to hit my last few sets. And also, best part about this small gym that's already coming to. Right here. We need to turn this up. Now I can get some ignorant lifting in. A gym like this is actually so solid. Like, it's one of my first times coming here, but there's literally no one here. And I just really want to lock in like lifting over the winter, and I feel like it's so easy when there's no one here, just really go ham. Also, I've been wearing hats like crazy because I'm trying to grow out my hair. Probably look like fucking Elvis right now. I need to grow those legs. We'll hit one more set of this just cause I think it looks cool. Let's get out of here. Let me know if you like these style videos kind of before the editing and just making it a little bit more interesting, because I feel like if I go step by step in every single video, it's like, it eventually gets boring, right? I just checked and there's over 500 people that have already downloaded Shake Sauce, which is crazy to me. Like, we just dropped that video 2 days ago and there's already 500 people that have downloaded it. And the best part is the beta version is like only 10% of the extension, if not less, of what's actually coming out. So I'm so hyped for you guys to get your hands on it when it eventually comes out. It'll probably be around the time I hit 100K. So if we get there faster, maybe the plugin comes out faster. You're scared of the camera. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt you. Keep up. What color lights are we feeling? I always go with the purple. Maybe we switch it up today. Teal and orange. That's a good combo. Let's do that. So I'm thinking we break down kind of how ESTG has his music videos edited, as well as like Lil Durk with people like Diesel Films and Jerry Productions. It's a really simple style and the effects are easy to do, but you have to do them properly, otherwise it's gonna look whack. So I already have a few clips picked out of what I want to do. And the first step is here to now speed ramp. So the way I like to speed ramp in Premiere Pro is bring up whatever video layer you're using and make it really tall. And then right click on this FX box and then go to time remapping and then speed. Now this line right here is actually the velocity of the clip. So what I'm gonna do for this first clip is kind of have a U speed ramp. That way it comes in fast, slows down, and then speeds up again at the end. I want it to slow down right where he closes his arms, so let's make a point there. And then I'm gonna take this left-hand side and drag it up to like 250. And just like that, you already have some speed ramping. But you can see it goes from really fast to slow right here. So to kind of smooth that out, you can take these 2 points right here. In the left-hand side, you can drag to the left, and the right-hand side, you can drag to the right. And then also if you click on top of one of these markers, you can like change the ramp of the speed ramp itself. So I like to make it a little smoother, that way it has like a rounded edges, and then we can drag this out a bit. And then again, I'm gonna add a point, and then just at the last second of the clip, I'm gonna have speed ramped. Something really slight, you might not even notice it in the actual edit, but it just gives a little bit of that feel. And then for this clip here, I'm gonna do a very similar speed ramp, making sure to easy that out. And then I'm gonna have it cut here, speed ramp back up. A really nice way you can add flow to your edit is kind of have that speed ramp go wavy in and out. While I say that it is really good in edits to also break up that flow, to have a harsh cut, and we'll do that in a second here. But it's nice to build that flow and then break it to kind of keep that viewer's attention. So for this clip, I'm gonna start the clip off in normal speed, and then right when he goes to extend his arm, it's gonna speed ramp. So from right here, let's add a point, and I want this to happen really fast, so let's maybe bring that up to 300. And now when we play that, you can see we already have that slight flow to the edit, and now it's time to kind of break that with a harsh cut. One of my favorite speed ramping techniques is to have it in slow motion and then do a harsh cut and then have it speed really quick. So there's no ramp. It actually just goes from like 50% to 150. That way there's like that huge gap in between speeds. Now with this footage, since I downloaded it off YouTube, I can't go too slow, but I will go ahead and show you kind of what I'm talking about. We could probably bring it to 80% before it starts lagging. That's why if you're trying to do this style, it's really important to shoot in 120 or at least 60 frames per second. second. I would imagine people like Diesel and Jerry Productions are shooting in 120 pretty much for all of their scenes because it looks like almost everything is speed ramp. So now we have this 80% here, and we can bring up the second half to 200. And then when we play that, you can see it goes from slow motion to speed up really quick. And it's way nicer when you can slow it down to like 50 or even below percent. But since we have 30 frames per second clips, it's kind of hard to do that. Then at the end, what I like to do is just highlight all of your clips, go to speed and duration, and then change time interpolation to optical flow. I kind of just found that adding optical flow on just makes the frames way smoother and kind of blends them a little bit better. You can see how every clip kind of flows into each other and just has that really nice smoothness to it. So to get those nice zoom ins that match the speed ramping, we're gonna drag an adjustment layer on the video layer above all of our clips. And then we have to add on transform to that adjustment layer. And then turn that shutter angle to 180 and uncheck use composition shutter angle. Now with these zooms, it's really good to kind of match the flow of the speed ramping. For example, we can start this clip really zoomed in here. Let's keyframe the position and scale. And then right where that ramp kind of ends out, just reset it. So now it goes from zoomed in speed ramp to out and slow motion. And then we can hold that keyframe for a second by adding keyframes here so the value doesn't change from here to here, and then go to the end and give it a nice little zoom in. And since we had it end on this frame, it's already zoomed in on this clip here. So now we can just reset, and you can see it kind of has that smooth zoom to zoom out transition here, and then go to the end, keyframe it. And then for this clip right here, I want to hold it until he starts pointing out his hand like this. So right around here, we'll keyframe the position and scale again, and then we'll go to the end and reset it. It's really good to link the motion of an artist to zooming in and speed ramping. It just has that flow and adds a lot to your video. So now you can see it zooms out. And then on this clip, I'm not gonna do anything until right before it has that harsh speed ramp. And then we're gonna cut to it zoomed in and over on him a bit more. That way it has that really harsh zoom for one frame. Now we just need to add those classic flash and blur transitions that are in all those videos. What I like to do is add an adjustment layer above all that and then just cut where the clip actually cuts. So that way we have 4 clips and we have 4 different adjustment layers all cut exactly where the video cuts. I'm gonna be using a lot from my Essentials all-in-one bundle. It's really good for effects and transitions that are really clean. It comes with sound effects and also LUTs to color grade your footage. If you're looking to edit in this kind of style of video editing, I think the Essentials bundle is a no-brainer. There's a bunch of transitions that you can just drag on, and I'll show you that in a second, as well as really clean effects that look good, and then obviously sound effects as well. So from the Essentials pack in the transition folder, I'm gonna add Glow 1 onto this adjustment layer here. The number 1 represents that it's the beginning of a transition. So you can see we can drag it on right here, and it's gonna affect the left-hand side of the cut. And then on the right-hand side of the cut, we're gonna add Glow 2 for the second part of the transition. So you can see it has a really nice glow effect. Let's add something like invert flash on the left-hand side here, and then invert flash 2 on the right-hand side. That way it has that flash here. And then lastly, let's do Ghost 1 and Ghost 2. It has that like really cool low shutter effect with also a flash, and it just looks really good for these style videos. And we can even add a quick blur 2 here, so it has a nice blur here, and then a quick blur 1 on this side. But let's go ahead and play this and see what we got. Such a hard sequence. I think we really nailed this style. It's really important to keep it clean, the speed ramp smooth, and the zoom smooth as well. But over all that, the most important thing is probably having clean footage for this style. Diesel Films and Jerry Productions know how to use a camera and know how to shoot, and that's probably one of the most important things. So if you're trying to do these really clean style edits, I would focus on footage and then just getting those really smooth transitions, the zooms, and also the speed ramping. But just check this sequence out. It has such a nice flow and edits are really clean. With this style, matching the energy of the song is gonna go a really long way. So just speed ramp and cut to the beat of the song, and it's gonna give such a better flow to the edit. But that's all I got for you guys in this one. Peace. If you guys want more videos to watch, here's a video of me making a liquid explosion effect from scratch. No plugin, no preset necessary. And here is a video of Shake Sauce, my new extension for After Effects, the beta version. Free download in this video as well.